Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Today I'm Sasha Zvigalin, and I am a self-described self-expression technologist exploring how AI, fashion, and technology help us explore and imagine our identities and create cool fashion concepts with tech. So today is a big day because Google's new Nano-Banana model just dropped. And if you've seen anything on the internet recently about it, it's a very powerful, really crazy image model made by Google that's able to fine-tune, edit, and keep consistency. And um, overall, it's super mind-blowing from what I've seen online, and I haven't gotten the chance to test it out quite yet. So I'm really excited to check it out. We're going to be building off of the Heaven workflow I've been working on the past couple of streams. It's been a bit delayed on releasing them because the concepts haven't really been turning out exactly how I want them to. And I've been trying to use Flux Context to help me change and edit some of the things, but Flux Context has been kind of struggling a little bit for me. And I've been trying to work around the limits and trying to get Flux Context to work properly, but it's just been kind of a struggle. So I'm glad I waited to do this because now Nano-Banana is out and I can try it directly inside of Flora and see how it works and how good it is in editing the pictures that I want to, the fashion pictures I want to release. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, oh, it went away. Never mind. Well, yeah, if you saw quickly, it was in the corner there. But yeah, Flora and a bunch of the AI tools have dropped Nano-Banana inside of their programs, and so yeah, curious to see how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna try not to do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna try to use the same prompt I used here of change because I got these pants last stream and I really like them. I think they're really cool. The problem though is that this tag right here isn't it's not spelling out heaven properly. Then I want this to also read as heaven right there. And while also removing the weird chain situations that are happening in the garment itself. I tried using Flux Context and um, it got the chains right. It removed the chains, but did not fix the other problems that we're having on with this. So let's try out Nano-Banana and see how good this compares to using Flux Context. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that was weird. Never had that happen before. Okay. Well, let's just get started. Let's go. Let's move this. Um, push that aside. Let's grab the image. Nano-Banana. I'm just wondering. Okay, it's only 54 credits. That's nice. Okay. I'm just gonna copy the same prompt I used with Flux Context, put it over here. The prompt is change the tag label in the back to read as heaven. Change the label on the pouch to read as heaven. Remove silver chains from the jeans. Um, Seems like a simple prompt, but you know, with AI stuff, things can be a little strange. So let's see how good this works. And then I might test it out on some of the other Flux Context uh, gens that I had earlier to see how it compares to that. Um, yeah, I'm very curious to see how good Nano-Banana is. And I would love ideas for how I should use Nano-Banana on maybe like personal images. I don't know. There's just a lot you could do. I'm kind of like a bit overwhelmed with all the options, all the ideas that could be possible now, you know? Okay, that's much better. Yeah, it's much better. Actually did it. Wow. Um, but it didn't do the pouch. So let's go back and I will save these. I will move them over here. Because maybe we could try a different prompt. Okay, image, Nano-Banana. Let me see what else I did. I did something crazy like yesterday. I used I used a GPT thing. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't see it. Oh, I know, I used it on the shoes. Okay. Um, let's go back in here. Oops, sharing. No, flux context image. I have been just going into ChatGPT directly again to help me with prompts instead of trying to do it all in Flora sometimes because um, it can just be a little bit of a headache to just have it all. Oh, fuck, open the wrong thing. Okay, throwing that in. Okay, on the left pouch, treat as heaven in the same silver. On the left pouch, silver label is in the same silver font. And the jeans on the zipper and bottom of the pants. Okay. I'm gonna have Flux Context GPT help me with that, but I'm also just gonna test out just running the new prompt I just made as itself, just to compare. Let's move that down. Let's move that right there. And then let's see. Okay, these are pretty good. Oh, JSON like or never mind. Okay. Let's go for Nano-Banana again, and then let's try the crazy prompt we just made. And then let's see how that compares. But yeah, because I really like these jeans. I just think there's just some like small, little quirks that need to be ironed out inside of it. Um, and so I am hoping that Nano-Banana can be the solution instead of just, settling with what we got. so far. Okay. Oh, it's lagging. Wait, get it out. I'm curious to see I don't know, I might try some other things. I'm gonna experiment today because I did find some interesting fashion items to build on this collection, like this weird tank top. Because I was looking, I'm currently trying to make a heaven line that's focused on like male stuff, but through a futuristic lens. And I've, to be honest, only gotten like 3 items that I'm like personally like really fond of. Everything else has been kind of bleh. It's not for me exciting. So then I went on Pinterest yesterday and I found all these like kind of futuristic fashion items that I feel like Heaven would do for a male line. And I'm curious to see if I can use Nano-Banana to like redo these, but for Heaven potentially. I don't know. So curious to see how it's gonna go. Um, let's see if Nano-Banana did this. Okay, okay, nice. Wow, okay, it really did it. I think the more detailed instructions using the Flux uh, context GPT definitely helped in this. Okay, I'm gonna settle with problem is they removed the zipper. Remove the zipper, just the chain on it. Okay, one last time. If not, this is fine. I'm happy with that change at least. One last time. Ugh. You know, this workflow is getting really laggy because there's so many things on here now, which is unfortunate. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, there. Ugh. Hope you're all doing well today, chat. Um, kind of getting back into the groove of creating, and I really want to get some new fashion AI pieces up on my accounts. Um, 'Cause it's been like a couple days, and I've just been busy dealing with life stuff, getting my life all situated, so haven't had time to go and finish these. But now that Nano-Banana is out, hopefully I can come up with some even cooler concepts that I couldn't last week. I think this one's gonna be my favorite. Okay, let's try upscaling this. Let's try text refine upscaling, and also just standard. At the same time, let's try Nano-Banana. Add a zipper to James center area. Okay, this is the text refine. That's nice. And then this is the standard. I feel like I can't really tell. I'm gonna download both of these and we can compare. Oh my god, I really can't tell. I think I like the text refine a little bit more. Okay. Let's try Nano-Banana again. To the center. Wait, let's area. Let's see. This is pretty good. I don't feel like it loses quality necessarily. I don't know. Let's try Topaz. Text refine. Yeah, let's. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can see a difference. The quality. Yeah, there's kind of a quality difference. Let's go for Topaz. Text refine. one more time. Do. Okay, let's see. Oof. Yeah, okay, this one's good. I think this is doable. Okay, let's throw this. Wait, no, ooh, fuck, not image. Let's throw this into a video. Let's just try no prompt Minimax 2. And then at the same time, let's try cling. Okay. While that is cooking, let's go in a new area and then let's throw this. Let's throw this into there. Okay, I'm going to copy this prompt, go into ChatGPT, throw in the image we just did. You are given tank top to up with a spin off of it. That follows. Single futuristic tank top prompt. Futuristic tank top for the brand. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna use Nano-Banana for this. At the same time, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Delete. I'm gonna compare and contrast. Okay, so Nano-Banana is just kind of good at editing things, um, not specifically taking that image as inspo, then doing something else with it. That's something to note. So I'm going to try the same prompt in other things. Try one. Yeah, these kind of suck, man. Okay, I'm gonna throw this into Nano-Banana again. Oh, that's actually nice. Change this to a product photography with no model and a plain white background. Okay, these ones are not coming out that bad. I actually like these a lot more. The videos are trash. Oh, nice. What sort of did it? Let me see if a Nano-Banana could turn this to a crop top. Ooh, wait, ooh. I actually like this one. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try upscaling this. I'm gonna try upscaling. I do like this tank top a lot. I think it looked really cool. So I'm gonna try upscaling it, and then throwing it into a Nano-Banana to turn it into a more of a crop top situation. Because I think that'd be a lot better than what it is right now. Wait, nice. Turn this. Wait, let me turn this into a turn this turn tank top into a more futuristic men's crop top following a similar style. Yeah, let's see. Okay, while that's going, let's see if our video turned any well. If the video even loads. Oh god, everything's so slow. No. No, I don't like how it's rotating the jeans. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Eh. Uh, let's try. I'm making sure to remove any iridescence in this because I hate iridescence. I feel like iridescence makes things look just really tacky. So I don't want that in any capacity at all. Okay. Things to note, once you click generate, try not to click anything else on the screen because it's gonna lag a lot of things. So don't want that. Can I choose the size? But to be honest, Google is actually just straight murdering the AI space. I've been saying this for for a little while, but I just think Google's gonna win all of this. This whole game, it's theirs. I mean, they were slow to things, but now they're catching up, and they got VO, they got Banana, they got they got their own Gemini model, like, and then they have the products and the services and the ability to make things happen, and yeah, it's just they're cooking. They are straight cooking. I don't think Nano-Banana did that bad of a job, but it's still not my favorite. Maybe if I did 4 of these. Oh, did my little robot die? Oh, I actually like this. I actually like this one. Hold on. I'm gonna run this one more time, but I think this might be the winner. Hmm. I mean, Juan is giving me some pretty cool ones. And I think maybe I can use Nano-Banana to help fix some of the problems. But let me just see. I don't mind that, but I think this one's just a little cooler. Let's run this one more time. I don't mind this one. It's kind of boring. Fix the text to read as text to be in the center of the shirt. Fix the text. Fix the text of them to be in the center of the shirt. Wait, I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna download this shirt and what could I do to this? Oh wait, let me see. To this design to touch it. Give me a See how that goes. I want text to seven. Under it centered on top. I want that weird, weird gray text to be gone with a strange strap on the left top corner to interesting. Yeah, just gonna my phone is like always going off these days with like new emails and texts and like things to reply to, and it's like every goddamn day, y'all. Like it's low-key kind of exhausting, like living in the modern world. And on top of that, I'm like, God, I need to like again make more content and be online more. And I'm like, I swear I've been online for so long, but there's still not enough of me online. And yeah, no, it's tiresome to be so online all the time. And while also trying to create things that uh, people don't really pay attention to. But I like this tank top and I like these jeans, and we have a cool shirt now. We have a cool what is it? A cool vest, cool tank top. Now I just want to do a shorts and this is much better. Fix the text under read as And I still haven't even come up with the non-binary line. I honestly don't know. I have no idea what to do for that one. And that one we're gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna let these generate because if I start moving around the screen, shit is about to get wacky. We don't want that. Okay, we did get one. Now we can do this. Not image, not image. Nice. Okay, we got a shirt that's pretty cool, like, or yeah, tank top, crop top that I fuck with a lot. Let's try to check back on the pant video that we just did. Oh, hi. Hey, Pedro. Nano-Banana is real crazy. I don't know if you can see the chats on, because it says you're on Twitter replying. I've never seen that before. Um, yeah, Nano-Banana is really wild. I'm using it right now to edit like like gens that I think are like not that bad, like creatively. Like I got this one with using Wan 2.2 because like these were a bunch of the other options of like crop top situations. I tried natively genning in Nano-Banana with the same prompt and they weren't that bad, but I don't feel like they were that exciting. I think Flux did a really good job with coming up with a tank top situation. But then this one with Juan was like, I was like, oh, this is a vibe. So then I was like, well, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what I want it to be. So let me try, I don't know, experimenting with Nano-Banana and seeing how it could be used. So then I like kept going and I got it to this, which was really nice. and then my thing's lagging, sorry. Um, yeah, no, I'm curious to see if I can put it on myself. I don't even know. I've like just started touching. Oh God. Um, I've just started touching Nano-Banana, and I'm wondering how well is it gonna be. Um, yeah, I'm gonna look at some picture like old pictures of me and see which ones could work with putting on one of these. But it's like way better than Flux Context at like doing things at like updating and editing things, and it seems like it's good at introducing new designs to the pieces itself. Like it did, like these weren't that good because I didn't like how it did the iridescent, but this one I feel like it still stylistically followed. And then I used it to refine the text because it says heaven right here and it's supposed to say by Marc Jacobs. But it looks all sloppy. I'm not gonna click on it because it's gonna lag super hard right now because I'm generating a video. Flora is really slow. Like it's God, it's really especially because this whole workflow that I have going on is like really big at this point. I'm not gonna even try to zoom out because it's gonna probably crash the whole thing. Um, but yeah, it's been yeah. You tried it once this morning. What'd you try it on this morning? Yeah, it's definitely better than GPT image and context. I don't even think like ChatGPT has a competitor to this because the thing is with Google's models is that it's not using OpenAI's sort of diffusion model where it's going pixel by pixel, so it doesn't give it that like pixeler grainy effect that like GPT images do. It I feel like Google's models feel very realistic in its like way of how it adds things. Um, so yeah, so this is I'm trying to finish up my Heaven collection pieces. I had some like good ones for the mask line, but none of them were I don't know. There's only like two of them where I was like, "Oh, this is a vibe." The rest of them I felt like were like kind of boring. So I've been trying for like a couple of days trying to make something like better, but just have been struggle busing a little bit. But I think now I'm actually at a good point where things are looking like there's a cohesive collection at least of like five things that are pretty cool looking and I think fit the brand if I can fucking zone in if I can zoom in. So you took an elf girl and changed her pose. It didn't distort the image or make it weird. It looks so cool. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I haven't tested it on like using a reference photo of just me. But once I finish up these, maybe we can try it. But yeah, it did it really well. This is the upscale. It fixed a bunch of the problems. It centered the text. You can clearly read that it says by Marc Jacobs right here. Um, Pretty interesting. There's still a little funkiness a little bit. It's not perfect if you like really zoom in. Um, yeah, these like totally fit with the brand. I feel like, and it's futuristic, but it's like fits with Heaven's vibes. Um, there's these like bell bottoms that I also made. I also liked how this one turned out, but I tried changing to crop top and and I'm trying to go for more product images that are like plain white background with no models potentially, but not with every brand I want to do that. It keeps rotating the jeans and I don't want that. I might honestly throw these into Midjourney video because I'm kind of running low on credits with Flora, so but I think these jeans are gonna be the cover photo for the next drop that I'm gonna have up today because these jeans turned out really cool. Oh god, I want to zoom out. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I downloaded. I did not download it yet. Fuck. Well, it's gonna be these jeans and that crop top situation I just showed, and then as you can see, this workflow is really huge at this point. It might have been better to start a new one, honestly, and delete a bunch of these. I might honestly do that for the non-binary line, because yeah, it's getting a little too crazy. Then this really cool vest. Oh god, zoom in. Yeah, this really cool. Where's the original? God damn it. Oh yeah, this really cool vest. Of like, I don't know, two gay AIs kissing. I don't even know, but I feel the vibe. I feel like it's very heavencore because they have something similar to this. Let me open it up. They have something similar. I can't tell if I can't tell if theirs is two men kissing or not, but I made something similar, and it's like two robots kissing in the same style. But then I was trying to get one of these video models to get them to kiss properly, and it was all like, what the fuck happened here? I don't. Oh wait, is this a video? No. No. The videos of me trying to get the two things to kiss kept flopping. They're not bad, but like not how I'd picture it going, honestly. So I might just stick with this video. For my next fashion pieces, I'm gonna go back to Midjourney because I just like Midjourney's not slow. It doesn't really lag for me, and I just really love how I can do it all in one. Because as you know, you do a lot of creative AI too. To go from one software to another for like video is just another headache. And on top of that, it's like doing the color corrections beforehand. Yeah, no, I want to go back to Midjourney, but Flora really wanted me to make another workflow for them, so I was like, okay, let me get back to it. I'm actually gonna try Nano-Banana again because I used Flux Context. Before Nano-Banana came out to try to fix the graphic because this is what it originally looked like. They weren't kissing each other. And so I tried using Flux Context and it wasn't bad, but I want to see how good can Nano-Banana take this, because I feel like it might honestly be better. So let's try. But Nano-Banana is also inside of Creo right now too. And I think it's in most things now. And I think you can access Nano-Banana inside of Gemini Studio or Google's AI Studio thingamabobber. But yeah, no, I was trying to test it out, Nano-Banana inside of LM Arena last week when it was in there, but I could not find it in there. And then the one that I did find kept cropping all the images, and so I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait it out. Well, it's gonna be dropped eventually. I'm in no rush to test out another groundbreaking. Every week there's something new and groundbreaking, and I'm like, I don't have enough creative energy and creative ideas to run something through this. I'm running out of the creative juices. I need inspiration. It's hard to create every day. I don't know how people can do this. I'm like, God. Oh, ciao. Hello, Gerbert. Yeah, no, there's literally, I feel like every week, every like couple of days right now, like Runway just dropped alpha. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't know what I could do with it. I mean, I tried it out a little bit, but I wasn't really gagging by the results quite yet. Um, you retreat into the gaming world when you're overwhelmed and burnt out. Yep. I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh lately. That's been my I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh since like I was a kid, and when I was a kid, I honestly didn't I wasn't paying too much attention to it. Like I didn't really, understand what was going on. Because I'm a kid. I'm just like, oh, cool monsters. Oh, but as an adult rewatching it now, I'm like, oh wow, this is actually really thought out, and it's like very cybercore. I like realized that. I was like, oh wow, it's like super cybercore vibes. Um, because it's literally all about them throwing the cards, and the cards are holograms. That's how they appear in the thing, and then Seto is a whole fucking um, tech lord guy with the blue eyes, white dragon, and I'm like, oh my god, I would be Seto in this goddamn universe. And then on top of that, I started watching like Yu-Gi-Oh! I think earlier last week. Um, and then boom, Nike fucking is dropping a collab with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, wait, what? I was like, my brain, it be like just knowing things intrinsically without, me having complete knowledge of what's going on. So it was like, whoa, that's crazy. Um, oh, you're watching Pokemon for the first time? Um, Simulation is simulating. That is facts. I don't really like how Nano-Banana actually did this as much as Flux. I feel like it lost its charm. Um, that's fine because this one's already done. I'm not gonna touch this again. I uh, there's too many to worry about. Um, I really want. I've been watching a bunch of the new Pokemon game, the ZA, on Switch 2, and I really want to Switch 2 so bad to play it. It just looks really cool, and I like the battling system looks so interesting, and I really hope they make some sort of like special edition Switch 2 console, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they'll probably save that for like the main. Are they on Gen 10 now? I don't know. Gen 11? God. Oh God. Um, I will literally get a Switch 2 just for ZA. And I'm hoping I have my second job interviews for two companies this coming week. And so I'm like manifesting I land one of these so I have an income again to go buy a Switch 2. Uh, I'm like, please, I need disposable income to make me happy. It's not. It's also feel like why am I in a weird creative rut and funk because I'm like, there's no like I'm just fun employment isn't enough. I can't get all the cool things I want to get. Capitalism, it makes you depressed, so you spend money to get happy. God. Um. Oh, then I made these shoes. Um. They're not bad. This was with like Flux Context trying to fix it because it wasn't looking like this. Um. This was the original one. This was the original one, and you can't. It doesn't say heaven at all in this. And then I don't feel like I was like, oh, I feel like a cloud pattern on this would be a lot more interesting, and it fit the heaven brand. Um, and so I tried using Flux Context to help fix it, but it was struggle busing, and this was the best I got it to go to, and this was before um Nano-Banana. So I wonder if Nano-Banana could fix this, but I'm also down to do a different pair of shoes because I don't feel like necessarily these fit the Heaven brand. They feel really sporty. Um, because I was looking, like, they have, this is one of their shoe collabs that they've done. So, okay. Um, so I kind of want to maybe dump this and do something with this instead. Yeah, yeah. Which ones would you wear? These ones or the official Heaven? Because I like these more. I feel like these could be remixed into a more masculine um, form factor that I still feel like fits with the Heaven vibe. Um, and then the last thing, the last item that I think would be really cool would be some sort of shorts. And I found these shorts on Pinterest, and then also these shorts on Pinterest. Um, because I was like, okay, bell bottom pants, the that crop top, the kissing vest, and then shorts and shoes. I think would be like a good 5 pieces for the whole thing. Um, and so we have 3 of them done now. Now it's getting the last, well, yeah, the shorts and the shoes done. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, these do fit the vibe. But I want to try it. I just want to try it. And then for the tank top, how I got that look was I found this hot. In general, it's hot. Um, I like because I like this look of like a crop top. I feel like it's interesting, and I feel like this feels very heaven-like. So I use this as the inspiration for the prompt, and then I did it just purely inside of ChatGPT because sometimes just using ChatGPT inside of Flora can be a bit of a headache. So just taking it out and just doing it in its own thing. So I just copied the same prompt I was using before, but then threw in this image as inspiration. Uh, but yeah, okay. Let's check in on the video. Let's see if the video did well for the crop top, wherever the fuck I put it. At this point, I'm like losing track. Let's see. Not bad. Eh. I might honestly go back and download all of these and then throw them into Midjourney just to animate them because it's just a lot of credits to animate it inside of um, Flora, and I'm kind of running low. So let's. Should I do shorts or shoes first? Which one should we do? 'Cause yeah, no, Midjourney has been so much fun. I got I got into Higgsfield Creator Program actually, and I was trying to do stuff with Higgsfield, but okay, let's do shorts. Um, yeah, I was trying to do stuff with the Higgsfield, and it's not bad by any means, but I just feel like it feels kind of cheap comparative to um like using Midjourney or even like Kriya or Flora. So waiting off on like, and I think Higgsfield's really good for like their soul self portraits and stuff. But I'm kind of taking a pause on creating self portrait fashion pieces and images um, to focus on creating more fashion concepts because the self portraits are more so kind of an art piece, an art thing, and it's hard to because I'm job interviewing, of course. So I'm like, it's hard to like showcase that as like my portfolio. I'm like, hey, I make all these like self portraits of me in crazy fashion. I mean, they think it's cool, but versus showing off like AI generated fashion, futuristic fashion pieces is a easier sell of how this could be useful and how my skills are useful. So I'm trying to focus more on building that one these out right now before I get back to simulate Sasha and building him out because I think I'm also waiting for that tech to get crazier. Okay, I'm gonna throw the shorts into here. Uh, I'm just gonna copy the same fucking prompt. I'm trying to break the fucking. I am creatively right now very dried up. Okay. Given these men's shorts to come to the spinoff, Heaven brand, I interesting shorts prompt for the brand. Okay. I'm just using the same thread I was doing stuff before in of how I was trying to edit this crop top, um, and I removed because it always ChatGPT always wants to put iridescence. Whenever I say chrome, it always tries to do iridescence or holographic shit, and I'm like, no, I feel like that always looks tacky. Yeah, I've also not been inspired lately. I think it's just because like the internet demands you to constantly be creating and like posting a creation, and like it's hard. It's hard to do it all the time. Like I can't. It's exhaustive. Yeah, that can it like I feel like iridescent like rainbow chop running. Hell no. Um I'm just reading the prompt right now. I'm trying to see if it sounds cool. I mean, doesn't look bad from. Oh, it's keeping. Okay. Okay, just throw this into here. Oh, let me zoom in so you can like see. I'm just throwing in the prompt directly into here just so it's there. You can open up a text thing and then just paste in the prompt. Let's try image. I have a LoRA I trained on a bunch of heaven items. I always run it first. Let me do it. But you can only use flex dev with your LoRa's inside of Flora, which kind of sucks. And because flex dev is kind of old at this point, and I don't, and I feel like the LoRa images I that generate don't really come out that well. But I'm gonna throw the same prompt into Imagen 4. Imagen 4 can be hit or miss sometimes with the vibes. Um, but lately Seed Dream and Wand 2.2 have been really like most of the images I've been generating for the Heaven collection has been using like Wan or Seed Dream. Those have been like the best results. And then occasionally Flux Context can also really crush it. But it is very hit or miss. It's like every prompt, every result does it very differently. So yeah, um, yeah, like this looks terrible. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. I'm just gonna duplicate this. Duplicate. I'm gonna duplicate that and see how it goes. Because I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite. Um, I'm gonna say let's go for short jean shorts situation. I kind of want to do like. I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I will have this up by tonight, so excited for you to see the final. Well, the final piece of the mask line up today, and then later this week finishing up the non-binary versions of everything. I don't even know how it's gonna look, but thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. Okay. Let's throw this in again, prompt. Okay, let's go here. Let's go image 3x4. Heaven. Start LoRA. Let's go for imaging. Go for Seed Dream. For 1, 2.2. Okay. I don't mind these. Oh. Okay, yeah, Juan is so far has been really, really the best image model. I'm gonna try Flux Context as well, just to see what we can get. Ugh. Yeah, I like the Jort situation a lot more than trying to do that more kind of sportiness vibe. And the sporty vibe's just not. I'm not feeling it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna let these load. Uh, okay, I'm gonna throw this into Nano-Banana to turn this into a turn the short into a studio photography product shot of Because I like these shorts. I think these are my favorite ones. Um, it's just I need it. I need just the shorts, not um someone wearing them too. But I'm not that generating. I do have an image of me that I want to test Nano-Banana out on um of me putting on one of my clothing. We're gonna test that out in just a second. Nice. Actually turned out really well. My back has still been killing me the past couple of days. And I've been like getting back into yoga to help correct that because it's not fun dealing with back pain. I sit at my computer a lot. Okay, yeah. Wow. I love that. That's really nice. Okay. Um, now that the jorts are done, I'm gonna try something a little fun. Let's try something a little fun. Let's throw in this picture of me. I'm gonna throw in this picture of me. And then I have this crop top that I generated for Heaven. I have this picture of me in a crop top. Now let's use Nano-Banana to fucking put it on. Okay. Let me center this. Okay. So we're gonna try out putting this generated crop top that I designed with AI onto a picture of myself using Google's newest Nano-Banana image model to see how well it will do the task. I'm curious to see if I can try on my clothing with that the AI generated clothing I make with AI. Such a weird statement, but here we are living in the future where something like this might be possible. Change the crop top on the model to the futurist to the attached Heaven crop top change the pant to something that also matches the crop top. Make the background all white. Studio photography. Okay. Now we're gonna see if I'm able to try on my AI generated clothing using AI. Let's see how well this turns out. I'm very, very curious to see how well the Nano-Banana will be able to do something like this. It might be a super slay or it might be a super flop. Don't know. But if it's possible, this could be really, really cool and could be a way for me to quote unquote model the clothing I generate. That could be very interesting. Wow, it did it. Wow, look at that. It did it. Like, I mean, there's some off, my eyes are closed in that one. This one's not bad. Like, wow. It's like I'm really wearing it now. That's so cool. And it preserved me pretty well. There's not really too many, like, flaws. Wow. So, it looks like you can wear your generated AI clothing on yourself using Nano-Banana by Google. It's pretty cool. That is really awesome. Wow. Wow. Okay. We really live in the future. Wow. That's really cool. Okay. Well, that experiment worked. That's nice. Okay, let's get back to trying to finish up the rest of this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try the shoes now. Nothing crazy. I'm just gonna do this same exact thing. Footwear. Footwear. Okay. last, last one. Gonna try the same LoRa's. I'm just gonna put them, I'm just gonna just have everything prepared right now and then click generate or run just so things aren't laggy as fuck, then we can see things quicker. Imogen really does struggle though with creating shoe concepts. I feel like shoe wise, Imogen can lack in that department. It gets kind of basic. It does kind of basic looking shit. Okay, run. Mhm. Less 40 shoe design and something more fitting. Pickups. I'm gonna rerun. I don't like any of those. Like I don't even want to save any of them. They're just none of them for me are good. They're just all kind of boring. Eh, eh. Um, let's go and like Doc Martin. Sandals. Doc Martin sandals. PNG. more designs similar to these. Okay. Okay, this is better. I like this, but hold on. Let's. Okay, I'm gonna download this. Set this into ChatGPT. What weird discrepancies can take out of these design? Okay. Now I create a product. Okay. These shoes. Background. Oh, okay. I really like this. And so I'm going to take this into Nano-Banana to try to fix some of the weird glitches that are inside of this. not bad. I think this. Okay, let's enhance this. Um, oh, I've hit the 2 hour mark. That actually isn't bad. Okay, I'm gonna throw this one into video. See what just happens. I'm just gonna wait for this to generate. Wait for that to generate. Okay, wait. Let's download the last piece of stuff for this collection. Somewhere down here. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, wait. God, this is gonna be so laggy. If it will let me scroll. Wait, is today Tuesday? Okay, yeah, it's today. yay, it downloaded. Oh God. Yeah, okay, next stream I'm going to try to delete. I'm going to duplicate this project, delete everything, and or not delete everything, but delete a good chunk of it. Spin it off because this is getting annoying of just dealing with this damn thing just being frozen all the time. It's not fun. It's not fun dealing with this. Oh my god, how many more? Can you load? Just load, please, just load. I just want to download one image, that's all I want. This is no fun. I'm just gonna exit the page because this is like, my god. Like, Flora, you were a great tool, but seriously, once there's just a lot going on, it becomes really, really, really unmanageable to like deal with a lot of this because it's just so slow. just want to download this. Please let me just download this. Uh, it's stuck again. AA. Okay. Yay, we have the things done. Let's check on the video though. This one of the shoes. See if anything good at that came out. And then we're gonna call it quits for this stream today. Oh, that's nice. That was actually a pretty good video. Cool. Okay, let me open up everything we've made so far. Nice. Okay, so today, oh, wait, no. Not this one. This one. Not that one. Yes, it was this one. All right, so yes. All right, so yes, today we finished up creating a masculine collection for the Heaven by Marc Jacobs brand. We came up with some pretty awesome pieces of bell-bottom pants, this cool futuristic vest, a crop top situation, and these really awesome platform-like shoes. Yeah, it's been pretty awesome. We're creating this next line of creations for the Marc Jacobs Heaven brand, and got some incredible results out of this today, and appreciate you all for tuning in and coming to see the process and seeing how Google's Nano-Banana model fits into a creative AI fashion workflow. So I'm Sasha, and I'm signing off. Till next time. See y'all later. Bye.